makeup artists usually start their makeup with like their eyebrows and whatever, right? Me, I'm starting with my edges because I learned a new way to do edges. Yeah, I learned a new way to do edges. So now I want to start with my edges before I start with anything else. Yeah, don't blame them if they don't look nice. Anyway, like I said prior to this clip, I was going to be catching up and letting you guys know what's been going on. So when I was starting my YouTube channel, right, I'm not looking at the camera because I'm looking in the mirror right now for my edges. When I was starting my YouTube channel initially, I started it because I felt like it was a place I could be me. Yeah, like this world, it revolves around us being different people. It's hard to be real in a world that's in a generation that's like ours anyway. It's really hard to be real, like be you. So initially when I was starting my YouTube channel, I knew that these ages I knew that that's why I was starting it, right? So I could be my real self, I could talk without being judged. And most of my audience, I assume most of my audience is not like really close friends. Yeah, you know how what they say about if you want someone, it's easier for a client to become your friend than your friend to become your client. So I feel like that's the same with like supportive people. It's easier for people that don't know you to support what you do more than people that actually know you. Yeah, so what I'm trying to get at is when I was starting my YouTube, right, I knew that most of the people I was going to be interacting with, or people that were going to be viewing my channel and watching my videos, were not going to be my friends. Like most of them were just like people that I knew through social media, through YouTube, and they like, yeah. So I was capable of being me, like myself, because I knew that, well, they don't know me like on a day-to-day ground. Yeah, they don't know how I behave, how I, because it's hard to be real around, like it's hard to keep up with their parents. Yeah, anyway, that being said, I feel like I stopped shooting a lot because I felt like I was just going to be coming to nag and talk and you know all those things when I come here, because I had nothing, like I had nothing to say, rather because I had a lot going on and it was physically and even mentally draining. Yeah, so I felt like if I kept coming here and doing sit downs and talking and whatever, it was always going to be based off of what's been going on in my life that's not going as planned. And I didn't want that, so I was like, let me not shoot for some time, let me get my life together, let me, you know, do me and whatever. Yeah, so we are still on the journey. I don't know why I'm suffering to put this bonnet on, but we are still on that journey to doing me. So the whole of February, I feel like February hasn't been as good. Like it really could be better, but we appreciate it as it comes, don't we? I stole this from my sister. If you're watching this, I didn't steal it from you. I found it in my makeup kit. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just here to catch up and to tell you guys everything that's been going on since I stopped shooting, right? Yeah, so I think my last vlog was January. Must have been January. Yeah, must have been January when I stopped shooting. And also, I feel like I had content that week actually. I had a video I was supposed to upload, right? But then the problem is, I feel like this video is just going to be me venting. Yeah, this video is just going to be me constantly venting to you guys about what's been going on lately. Because if I tell you I have something specific to talk about, I'd be lying. I just want to talk. I'm just here to talk. Talk. Yeah. Anyway, I had content, right? Then I feel like right now, like being on social media or whatever is kind of draining because you have people that you look up to, right? and then you're there and you watch their video and they look so flawless, they look so gorgeous, there's no pimple, there's no nothing, and then you're like, with your crafty video, you're gonna upload that? Yeah. Anyway, I feel like I'm not sure this is mine. I feel like lately I've compared myself too much to people, such that it has physically impacted how I do things. Yeah. How I look at myself, how I like. Okay, I don't want to say I really compare myself to people that I can't be. I feel like, you know how we all have like a plan, like, oh, I'm inspired to be like that person or whatever. Anyway, let me cut this. Let me get myself another eyebrow pencil because it's not working. Peep my cute nightie. Anyway, eyebrows should really be done off of camera because they're demoralizing. Oh, I didn't mention what I'm getting ready for. I have lunch. I have a lunch date. Yeah, so I'm going for lunch. That's what I'm getting ready for currently. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to chit chat. As I was saying, let's start with February, just beginning of February, right? I've been in and out of hospital. I've been sick, right? Not specifying, but I've been sick like entire February, and it has had a toll on my mental health because I planned for like this entire year. I planned for it because I wanted to be up and doing things like my businesses. I think if you've watched my previous video, right, I put a link to it. If you've watched my previous video, I talked about what I wanted, like my New Year resolutions and what I wanted to do throughout the year. Yeah. And the bad part is, well, it started well because most of the things I said I was going to be doing, I managed to kind of start them off. It just paused when my health came in. Yeah, everything just paused when my health came in. Okay, let me stop talking and do my eyebrows, and then we'll continue talking. One promise, I can promise you, when the makeup is done, the eyebrows will look perfect. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about prior to this, but I think I was talking about me being in and out of hospital, right? So, initially, I didn't think it was as serious as surgery before, because like I've had issues going on for a very long time. So I was just like, hey, medicine's gonna cure this, right? Then the day I went into theater, I was just like, I think I've started this story on like half of it or something, but like I said, I wasn't gonna specify why I was in and out of hospital. But point is, I feel like it had a huge, like me being in hospital the whole of February had a huge impact on my plans, my goals, and entirely just my life. Yeah, it had a huge impact because, so you'd be wondering why I'm starting with this and then I'm going to put a base and whatever, but this is how we do stuff over here. Yeah, so as I was saying, it had like a really huge impact on even just my social life, because I can guarantee you that currently it's just because I have friends that understand who I am. Yeah, because I feel like most of the friendships would have fallen because I wasn't willing to communicate as much at that point in my life. I was just like, you know what, whatever happens, happens at this point. And if you want to be there for me, you're going to be there for me. If you don't want, I know now that I sit down and talk about it, it's like a bad thing. But then most of my friends understood that, like most of my close friends, because I did tell most of my friends what I was going through. So most of them understood that, and they were not taking it to heart that I was not communicating. And if you know me, I believe in communication. Like, communication is key in all relationships. I feel like for all relationships to work, you constantly communicate. And that doesn't mean like you're going to be talking every single day, because you'll be lying. if you say, oh, I'm gonna keep up with this friendship and I'm going to talk to them every day, like our lives are different. Like most of the friends that we have completely different lives, such that if we had to interact on a daily basis, it would be draining you. Like it would be draining you, who you want to be. And also, I feel like all of us are young, guys. I'm only 23. I feel like most of us are young and we're still at that pace for, I'm trying to figure myself out. Yeah. And I don't think you should be fully invested in friendships at such a stage in your life, because you'd be lying to yourself and you would think your friends are unfair for choosing them over you. Like at some point in my life I was like, okay, no one is there for me, all of them are what? But at the end of the day, like, we are all growing and all of us want to build ourselves, right? And I don't think anyone's life should stop just cause, oh, Rosie's not is going through something now, so my life should stop. No, I don't think it should work like that. At some point I thought like that. I didn't think their lives should stop, but I felt like they should have been there for me. Yeah, I can guarantee you, I can count with one hand how many friends actually came into hospital to see me. But we move. Yeah, anyway, my point is, I don't think we should be so invested in friendships currently, because you're only going to be disappointing yourself. Yeah, if you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to be invested in this friendship, me and this friend are going to be friends till what? Yeah, disappointing yourself only, because not everyone thinks like you. Yeah, and that's just something to note. The fact that not everyone thinks like you might be like, oh, I'm going to make this friendship work, I'll do everything I can. But then I feel these things are 50-50. Yeah, they work 50-50, like friendships and whatever. So if you're the only one putting in effort, it's going to drain eventually. Yeah. That being said, I do appreciate every other human being that was there for me. Also, even, the funny thing, I feel like the Instagram friends and the, like, social media friends, basically, I don't know if it's checking up on you based off of, like, constantly seeing your content. I had a lot of people on my Instagram asking me, oh, are you okay? You being quiet? Or are you okay? Saw your post and stuff like that. And I genuinely appreciate, because I don't know why it looks awkward, the makeup, but it's going to change. Yeah, I genuinely appreciate, because imagine you're going through something, right? And then you just need someone to tell you, oh, everything is gonna be fine. You don't have to overreact about it. Like, take it as it comes. And then you have this complete stranger telling you, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. Some might take offense in it, or some might even say, oh, you just want to know what I'm up to. But I genuinely appreciate that, because it's rare for someone to get their phone, like, we are all busy, please. Get the phone and then text you, hi, how are you doing? How's it going? And stuff. Yeah, it's rare to find people that are genuine on these social media platforms, but I'm very glad I found, like, most of my audience on, like, the people that I follow and follow me back on my Instagram and whatever, they've been very supportive, because even when I don't post content, I have people checking up on me. How are you doing? You've been quiet, you don't post content, what's going on? And really, I think it's those little things that make you actually sit down in front of the camera and be like, oh, they're actually people that genuinely watch my stuff. I'm venting too much, I think, because I haven't done a sit down and talk video in a very long time. Yeah, I hope no one is offended by the fact that I'm not looking into the camera. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it's those little things that make you actually get your camera and be like, oh, there are people that actually look up to. Because I remember, right, if you've been consistent with my channel, you know that I used to post a lot, and then I deleted almost all my videos, right? And I had people coming to me like, oh, why did you delete your content? And I'm like, oh, so they used to watch. Yeah, oh, they used to watch. Like, because I felt like not everyone that knows me, like, on a daily, would be consistent with my content. Yeah. So So to hear someone text you personally and say, why aren't you putting things, or why are you quiet, why have you deleted your stuff, is impressive, because it's like, do you keep track of what I'm doing? Like, people normally talk about how negative it is when people keep track of what you're doing, but it also has a positive impact on you, because you're like, oh, people are actually looking up to me and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get to business. Yeah, I didn't do it before for this. I don't know why. But we'll find, we'll find a picture, we'll find a video, a clip where I've been quiet, and we'll use that. Alright. You guys, I got this nice water bottle. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's cute. Also, it's very cute. Yeah, I think that's why I got it. Not because I like water. No, because it was cute and it was blue. It was my favorite color. Yeah. Anyway, let's go on, because we are going out of context. Yeah. So initially when I was starting this video, right, I had nothing specific, like what I'm doing this video for, why I'm talking, why I'm gonna be talking. I just said, oh, normally I plan, actually I put things on paper. I'm like, and talking about anything that is going to come to my mind. Yeah. Okay, so after I left hospital, right, I went back to my mom's house because I couldn't wash my wound on my own and stuff. And let me tell you guys, first of all, how my life has taken a turn since that day. My parents think I'm a fragile, so I can't even groove anymore without peace. Anyway, I haven't started grooving yet. I'm not allowed to until like 8 weeks. Yeah. It's been how long since my surgery? I think 2 weeks. Yeah, a week and a half, somewhere there. So I'm not yet allowed to be outside and groove and party. Yeah. So until we get allowed to do that, we are going to be sitting or eating, any of those, but definitely not going out. Yeah, definitely not going out. So I don't know if I should remove this now, because I don't want that line to come and to form up. So I don't know how to contour, right? So I'm going to contour without music, without music, without me talking. But for now, sis is going out. She'll be back when she's done contouring. For the lip, I'm not sure we should go with a matte lip or just regular gloss. I'm going to eat, so gloss would work just fine. But I'm going to take pictures before eating. So lipstick would go fine for pictures. But anyway, we'll try. Don't think I'm liking this. Yeah, no. Let's try. So I recently bought lipsticks, right? This. Right? I really want to try. I'm just hoping it doesn't outshine my eyes. Yeah. Do we want this? And it's not gloss, it's matte. So we're gonna wait for it to dry. That's when you can say whether I want it or not. Also, once it dries, it's going to be hard for me to remove it. My playlist is done for the music. Oh. I know this song is going to be copyrighted, but I'm still gonna play it. Also, major reason why I'm playing this song is because we're a lover girl. We are in love. Delaying to play. Let it set first and let's see if we still like it or not. Maybe the bundle is done. You never know. Never actually know. Yeah, no. It's time out here looking fake. But let's do my hair. I don't even know what I was supposed to be doing to this hair anyway. Should we? Or should we let it go? Anyway, this doesn't require us being on camera, so let me do my hair and then I'll come back. I like this nightie. Anyway, the outfit is this dress. I'm going to pair with these slippers. If you know me, you know I'm a slippers girl. And these cute shades. Yeah. So let's get dressed. The battery has decided to get low, but this is my outfit. Right? Okay. Yeah, the battery has decided to get low, so let's charge my phone and I'll probably say bye when I'm already where I'm going, but let's charge my phone in the meantime.